All right, hello everyone. It is 7:01 p.m. I am here. There's nobody here live with me right now, but that's okay because I know that there are people who weren't able to make it live tonight, but still wanted to be able to be here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to essentially just invite in the energies of anyone who's going to be joining in the future, not joining in the future, but who's going to be watching in the future, and who in the future I will be holding space for with this conversation. I was hoping there would be a few people live so that we could have a little bit more of a back and forth, but that's okay. I am here. So to those of you who will be watching this in the future, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm excited to be here because today was a pretty heavy day for me. For this conversation, I really have no notes. I have no outline. I'm just sort of going to go with the flow and we'll see where we end up. So find a nice comfortable spot where you can relax while you're watching this, or even while you're just listening, and just go ahead and take a nice deep breath. I have been taking deep breaths throughout the day. I've really needed it. So I invite you to just find a space where you can just drop your barriers, allow yourself to be here, and allow yourself to be energetically held and nurtured. And this could be energetically held by me. It could be energetically held by your higher self, your committee of spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Maybe you were just feeling held by the universe or by source or God or spirit or whatever you like to call it. And just allow yourself to be for just a couple moments here before we really dive in. You'll see I have both hands just over my heart. You may feel like you want to place both hands over your heart as well, just to connect in a little bit deeper. Okay. So as I was saying, I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me all right. This is my very first Zoom meeting, and I was hoping there'd be someone live just to be able to tell me if you could hear me and see me all right. It shows that my computer's video is on, and I see the little microphone that's showing. I think my voice is able to be heard. So we'll just fingers crossed that it'll all work out. So for the third time, as I was saying, I had a little bit of a heavier day today. So right now, obviously, if you aren't aware, I don't know anyone who isn't aware, but with this COVID-19, I think it's maybe been declared a pandemic now. I haven't 100% been following it, but as an empath, I automatically, if I'm not kind of constantly managing it and kind of watching myself, I am automatically absorbing the energy of the collective consciousness of specific people sometimes. So I actually had someone message me today and was looking for a reading from me. And so we had a back and forth, had a conversation, and I'm not saying this is 100% what was contributing to this, but after talking with this person, I just felt like not myself. Very heavy, very drained and exhausted. So that's just an example of how, when you're an empath, and if you guys are an empath, you know this already, how it can affect you, just the vibes that are out there. So I've been having to recenter and recalibrate myself all day long with some deep breaths. I took it pretty easy today. I was going to dive into some sessions and readings, but I decided not to. I knew that I had this Zoom tonight, and whether or not anyone was going to be live with me, I was going to be here. I am here. So yeah, I took it easy today. I relaxed. I was very, very tired earlier and I really wanted to have a nap. But usually when I nap, I don't sleep well at night. It takes me a long time to fall asleep. My partner snores. I get angry. I get agitated, and it's just it doesn't go well. So I refrained from having a nap, and I just throughout the day today had to keep connecting back into my breath and keep just coming back to myself. So, there's a lot going on out there right now with COVID-19, with I know, there's politics in the United States that, people I follow on Instagram and things, they are sharing stuff and on Facebook and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The list goes on, right? There's always something going on. But, especially with this COVID-19 thing, and we're not going to make that a focus, but I just want to mention it. That is why I'm hosting tonight, because I can feel the energy of the collective consciousness, and I can feel how some of you maybe have gotten caught up a little bit in the panic or the fear or the anxiety, but those of you who maybe haven't gotten so wrapped up in that, I can sense this energy of just like exhaustion and of just almost a thing of like, okay, this needs to be over now. um, so I really haven't gotten kind of sucked into the fear aspect of things. And I want to talk a little bit about vibration and energy and how that works. I'm not going to dive too much into that because I actually have an energy Zoom workshop that I'm hosting this coming week. I think it's on Tuesday or Wednesday, where I'm really going to dive into energy and how energy works, vibrations, frequencies, all the different things. But, I really have not been in the frequency, in the vibration of fear. It just hasn't really been in my sphere, in my reality, in my energy. I haven't aligned with the fear and the panic. I haven't really resisted it either. It's like if fear is vibrating at this level here, I've just kind of been up here. Um, like I said, today I had a bit of a heavier day, but that wasn't really me, my vibration being lowered. It was more just, I think it has finally hit me. It's been, a week or so, five to say 5 to 7 days. It's kind of been incoming, where I was feeling really, really good, wasn't really letting anything affect me. And then today it just kind of, it caught up with me, or whatever you want to say. And so that's where I am. That's where I can tell or that's what the energy that I've been feeling from the collective consciousness is. Just, if it's not the fear or the panic, it's just the exhaustion of it all. Today I had seen a video on Facebook. It was like a meme or like a funny video someone made about, like the toilet paper shortage, which I don't know about you guys, but I don't understand that whole thing. I I I don't get why or where that started, but it's a good example of how people haven't been listening to themselves, listening to their inner knowledge and their higher self. And I understand and I have compassion, because I know how easy it is to get sucked in to the fear and the panic, and everything is energy. So it takes awareness and it takes conscious action and conscious choice to not let yourself get wrapped up in it all. And then it just snowballs, right? And then people who originally were maybe like laughing at those people or thinking they're ridiculous, maybe kind of eventually are like, maybe they're onto something. Or on the other side of the coin, it's like, well, maybe I need to go stock up on toilet paper, because maybe the next time I go shopping, there's not going to be any toilet paper on the shelves. So, I live 10 minutes outside of, but a city of about 10,000 people. So it's a small city. And my partner's mom works at Walmart. And last week, it must have been maybe Wednesday or Thursday, I think it was Wednesday, he kind of jokingly texted her and said, like asked her about the toilet paper situation at Walmart and thinking like, this is just bigger cities around the world, right? No, she sent a picture of like completely empty toilet paper shelves. And she's like, this is the third day in a row that it's been like this. So the point I'm trying to get at is, you know, you need to be calm. So yes, the energy of fear and panic maybe are a little bit contagious, but the energies of calm and peace and ease are contagious as well. Okay, so tonight I just wanted to hold space. I just wanted to be here with you guys in the present, whoever's watching this in the future, and I just kind of wanted to be here to support you guys. And in supporting you, I'm supporting myself as well. Okay. So we're just going to play around a little bit tonight. I just wanted to kind of um, guide us through connecting in with the body, with our higher selves. You may have seen my post yesterday. I've been posting the same post like across all my platforms just because I've been hosting a lot of like online like little workshops and session specials and things that I really am wanting people to see. So I've been posting on like Instagram, both my Instagram pages, my Facebook profile, my Facebook page, my Facebook group. So you probably saw, if you're here watching this, you probably saw my post last night about trust. Okay, so this is really, really important in times like this where there's just it feels like there's so much chaos and maybe you're not really sure which direction you should be going, what you should be doing. And it all really comes down to trust and listening to your body, listening to the inner wisdom that you hold within you, listening to your higher self. Okay, so we as a society tend to look outside of us for validation, for someone to tell us what we should be doing. And those things are okay, but we always know deep down what's best for us. Okay, so for me, even if it was maybe a year ago, I would have gotten wrapped up in the fear of all of this. And it may have taken me over a little bit. But because I've been working so hard, you know, putting in the self-healing and the inner work, my vibration is just higher. And so I'm not in this heavy, dense, energetic vibration and frequencies. Okay. Now, how to tune into yourself. I'm going to give you guys a little exercise, and this is something great that you can practice. I recommend every day, maybe even a few times a day, or, you know, maybe even in the morning, in the evening, whatever feels good for you guys. And it's all about tuning into yourself and into your energy and your own vibration and your own frequency. Okay. So go ahead and close your eyes as long as you're not driving right now or operating heavy machinery. So close your eyes and take a gentle, slow, deep breath in through the nose and out the mouth. Place your attention and awareness on your body and on you, the being. So we are bigger than our bodies. We are more than our bodies. We are infinite energetic beings. So feel how you're feeling in your body. What's your body feeling like right now? What's your energy feeling like right now? What types of emotions are you experiencing? What types of thoughts have been running through your mind? And you're really wanting to tune in here to what feels true for you, okay? So maybe there have been thoughts running through your mind that aren't really actually yours. You know, when we think about the fear and the panic aspect of things, are you actually fearful, or are you just picking up on everyone else's fear and thinking that it's yours and thinking that you are the one who is feeling fearful? Maybe you are fearful, and that's fine too. But just be very aware of what is actually true for you, okay? And I do have a couple notes about this exercise. So I'm just going to pull them up just because I kind of want to, I don't want to forget anything. So centering your body and clearing your mind, and however that feels good for you. So I know I said just take a nice, slow, gentle breath, but whatever clearing your mind looks like for you, that's what you can use. That's what you can do. And then again, with your eyes closed, you're just visualizing your energy, your vibration, and just engage your senses. So what does your energy look like? What does it feel like? What does it sound like? Is there a taste that comes up? And you're just noticing here. We're just here to observe right now. And just sit with this for a few minutes. So, with this exercise, you might have specific things that come up. You might have specific visions or imagery that comes into your mind. You might feel like there's a smell that kind of comes to mind. It might not be something that you're actually physically smelling at that time, but maybe, it's the smell of freshly cut grass. Maybe it's the smell of lilacs, right? Maybe it's the smell of your favorite meal. Just really immersing yourself and just allowing things to flow and to bubble up to the surface. And if you are stuck with this, if you don't feel or see or hear anything, that's okay. Okay, just keep practicing, and always remember to drop your barriers. And to do that, you can just ask, just barriers down, walls down. And that allows a little bit more space to open up when you drop your barriers like that. So I'm going to do this exercise with you. I know you're probably already feel like you're done already, but I've been explaining it. So my energy, the first image that comes up is blue sky on a sunny day with the white fluffy clouds in the sky. And that's one of my absolute favorite things. Number one, I'm obsessed with the color of the sky. Like literally, if you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, not quite so much. And not so much in wintertime, but spring and summer are coming. I post like crazy um, pictures and videos of the sky because I'm absolutely obsessed. Like to me, there is literally nothing, not literally, but nothing is more perfect than the color of the sky. And on a day where it's just the right temperature and you have the white fluffy clouds floating by, that's the energy that is me right now. That's my vibration. That's where I'm at. Now, what you could do if you're doing this exercise in the morning, for example, maybe you could start your day this way. Just it doesn't have to take a long time. If you only have a couple minutes, take a couple minutes, and the more you do this, the more in tune you will become with yourself and the quicker you'll be able to access that energy and really tune into it. Okay. So what you could do is maybe when you tune into your energy, set a wallpaper on your phone that encapsulates that energy. Okay, so I like the website it's called unsplash.com, UNSPLASH. I'll put it in the chat actually. Actually, no, I won't because I don't think you can see the chats on the recorded video. But unsplash.com, and then like you can literally search like thousands and thousands of images. So for me, I might search fluffy clouds, for today, and see what images come up and set one of those images as my background on my phone. And then every time I look at my phone, I'm seeing that image and I'm tapping into that vibration, that energy of who I am and the vibration, the frequency that I am feeling or being that day. So that's just an idea. That's just something you guys can take away from this and really play around with. Now, my nose is itchy. I apologize. If I'm talking about vibration and frequency and you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, everything is energy. So when you break down the smallest particles, 99.99999% of what is there is pure energy. It's just empty space that's essentially vibrating at different speeds or different frequencies. Okay, so the higher your vibration, the better you're going to feel. The lower or the denser your vibration, the worse you're going to feel. So I know when I'm in a really low vibration day, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. My body, my body feels tired and lethargic. And for me, that happens a lot if I'm eating a lot of junk food. When else does it happen? If I have not slept well, um, when there's just general unrest in our household, I'm in a lower vibration, things like that. So the more, again, that you're tuning in with yourself, the more you'll be able to recognize those times and be aware when you're in a lower vibration, and you'll be able to pick that vibration up or raise it a little bit. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm referring to vibration. Okay. So just, if you've already opened your eyes, just go ahead and close them again. And let's tune into the breath. Inhaling slowly and gently through the nose, filling the belly with air, and exhaling. Now, on your next deep breath, I want you to fill the belly, then the chest, then the throat with air. And then as you exhale, exhale from the throat, chest, belly. So essentially, you're inhaling from the bottom up and you're exhaling from the top down, if that makes sense. So we're just going to take a couple deep breaths here again, inhaling nice and slowly through the nose into the belly. And I want you guys to really tune into how that feels for you. So, a lot of the time, we are not conscious and aware of our breathing, of our breath. And breath is life, literally. If you're not breathing, you're dead. So it's really crazy to me sometimes that we've gotten so out of touch with this basic, like, bodily function, on the physical level. But on the higher or the energetic levels, it's such a healing experience. Even if you are stressed out in your day and you pause, take one deep breath and notice what a difference it makes. Okay? Just give it a try. Or give it a try before you're going to sleep tonight. Or give it a try when you wake up first thing in the morning. Or if your kids are annoying you, just pause, take a deep breath, okay? All right. So keep your eyes closed or reclose them. I feel like I'm kind of bouncing all over the place, but I'm just going with the flow, following the energy. So I would like you to perceive the earth and perceive and feel the energy, excuse me, the energy of the earth. And wherever you are, whether you are laying on the floor or in bed or sitting on the couch or in the tub, feel the energy of the earth rise up to meet you and to energetically hold you and nurture you. And take a nice deep breath and just bring to mind or just bring up the energy of anything you are ready to let go of. And just let those things start bubbling up to the surface. So you may have emotions, you may have beliefs, you may have energies, you may have traumas, you may have insecurities. It could be literally anything, whatever comes up to the surface. And then take a nice, slow, gentle inhale. And on the exhale, just allow all of those things to flow out of you and down into the earth to be transmuted. And just perceive how that energy of the earth is there to heal you. It's there to soak up everything that's no longer serving you, everything that's keeping you stuck and holding you back, and just let it all go. Let it all flow down into the earth, and the earth will take care of it. So stay here for as long as you need. So if you want to pause the video and take some extra time with this, feel free. Or this is another exercise that you can play around with and do on your own. Now taking another nice deep inhale, and on the gentle exhale, just flow roots from your body down into the earth and feel that grounding energy. So in times like these, in times of crisis or chaos, it's so easy to become overwhelmed and to just get wrapped up in it all and to feel like you can't find a way out of it. Come back to this grounding energy. Take a few deep breaths, flow those roots out your body down into the earth, and just feel that safety, that security, and that strength of the earth supporting you. You can always come back to the energy of the earth, okay? I've been starting to feel like a crazy person with how much I've been talking about the earth, and I really haven't even actually been talking about it that much, but and you can open your eyes now if you want, or you can leave them closed and just listen to me. I've really, the past 2 to 3 years, and then really since we moved out onto our farm, have been in such a communion with the earth and with Mother Nature and just feeling that connection all the time. I remember last spring, it was like in that transition between winter and spring, when winter was pretty much over, but like there was no leaves on the trees yet, and just tapping into the earth and feeling the underneath of it all. So feeling how things were just like buzzing under the surface, right? The trees were about to um not come back to life because they didn't die, but you know what I mean? Everything is just like ready to just bloom again, and tapping into that energy is such a beautiful thing. So I'm always talking about, getting outside, um go to the park, go for a walk, freaking hug a tree, like literally. I know you will feel like maybe an insane person or one of those like weird, I don't know, like whatever. Just get yourself outside, okay? Leave your phone on the coffee table and get outside. We've been having some dreary weather here in Saskatchewan, which has been kind of a bummer. I think that was a big contributor to my heavy mood today. Um, So I've really been resisting getting outside, but winter's almost over. And, for those of us who struggle with the winter weather, we have almost made it. We've almost made it through. We had snow. I woke up to snow this morning. Hopefully that won't last long. Just tap into that energy of renewal. And you can always come back to this space of grounding and just use that energy for yourself. The energy and the support of the earth is limitless. Like, you're not going to overload the earth by using it to help you. It's there to help you, it's there to support you. It's such a non-judgmental, contributive, is that a word? Energy. So just bottom line, get outside, okay? All right, so I want you to just tap into yourself now and just see how you're feeling. So I think I'm going to wrap things up. We've been about half an hour. I don't want to go super long because I want you guys to be able to watch this and use this as many times as you'd like. Obviously, if you're re-watching, you can skip through my talking part in the beginning and up to where we started the energy exercises. So I've given you guys a couple of tools that you can take away from this that you can use. I haven't really, because I just kind of learned about this, the vibration or the energy exercise and tuning into yourself. um, I haven't really played around with that for myself because I just kind of had seen it somewhere for the first time the other day, but I'm definitely going to start and just keep coming back to the breath. If you're feeling that anxiety, the fear, the panic, the chaos, the overwhelm, anything, come back to the breath, come back to yourself. Trust that you know what's best for you. Okay? If you're taking away any message from tonight, trust yourself. Inform yourself and empower yourself with information. I'm not saying stick your head in the sand and completely ignore what's going on, but, you still know best for yourself. Okay? So I would say thank you for being here live with me, but nobody was, which is completely fine. If you're watching this in the future, which hopefully some of you will be, thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for just being here and just allowing yourself this time to be nurtured, to be energetically held. And I really hope to make these Zoom meetings a regular thing. So if there are ever any topics or any questions that you have about anything that you've seen on my page, anything that you're just curious about in this realm of consciousness and energetic work, please let me know because I'm more than happy to be here. I really have been looking for kind of like different ways to connect. This is, like I said, my first Zoom meeting that I've ever done. I actually took a leap of faith the other day and I subscribed to a pro plan on Zoom so that I can start hosting meetings. I think with the free plan, you can only host like 30-minute meetings or something. And I wanted to expand that. So I invested in a pro plan. And so I'm going to use it. So whatever you guys would like to see here, any topic really, let me know and I will do my best to bring some information to you via this platform. So thank you for being here. Thank yourself. Take a few moments of gratitude for yourself. Thank yourself for being here. And I hope to see you guys in the future. So take care.